Hello and welcome to this week's special live edition of NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman, brought to us from our friends at Merck Animal Health. I'm Kevin Ochsner. Thanks for joining us. The 2013 Cattle Industry Annual Convention and NCBA Trade Show is just a few days away, and many folks from all over the country are making preparations now to join their fellow cattlemen and women in the Sunshine State of Florida. Let's take a look at some of the great events we have to look forward to next week in Tampa.
Each year, thousands of cattlemen and women gather for one important and unforgettable event. The Cattle Industry Annual Convention and NCBA Trade Show offers a unique blend of business, education, and fun. Attendees have an opportunity to get information about critical issues affecting the industry and have their voices heard during the policy decision-making process.
This is where the decisions are made. This is where a lot of decisions will be made on the future of what we're going to stand for as far as policy.
If you're going to be in the industry, you ought to be in the industry. You ought to be a participant in it. You ought to come here and share and give and take and enjoy. I certainly recommend it.
You'll meet lots of wonderful people that have the same common interests in mind, and a wonderful feeling to work together for a common goal and to support the beef industry.
For those looking to find out about the latest in cattle-related products and services, the NCBA Trade Show features hundreds of exhibitors. With more than 250 companies in attendance, this is the largest and most advanced trade show for the cattle industry.
This trade show is one of the best trade shows that is out there. It's amazing the amount of industry and businesses that come here to be a part in. And there's no other place that, for those of us as beef producers, can go to have this much information in one place. It's an event that we will never miss.
The trade show is awesome. It's very large, and it's an awesome opportunity to get lost. It's like the Disneyland for the beef industry, I guess.
Educational opportunities provide more reasons to attend. Cattlemen's College is now in its 20th year and is one of the most thorough cattle producer education programs in the nation. In one day, Cattlemen's College offers a wide variety of informative, hands-on workshops designed to help cattle operations of every size and sector.
It's a great chance to have access to a lot of different resources, if you will, at one place at one time. And gosh, the variety of speakers that NCBA lines up is just terrific. And so it's one I think as a producer I would plan to attend. I certainly wouldn't miss it. It's a great way to kick off the conference.
It's so complex, and there's so many things today that you have to look into that we learn from this college. And I've been here since in the 70s, for crying out loud, and do walk home with something new every time.
There are also events designed especially for younger cattle producers, which adds an extra kick to the convention. The programs for ages 9 and up focus on education, leadership, and teamwork.
We have a public speaking contest, a youth quiz bowl, a team marketing contest, and the cattle judging. These contests help the kids develop in-depth knowledge about the beef cattle industry, and so they're developing leadership skills that will be beneficial to them and to our industry from now on.
It gives you people skills because you get to meet friends from all around our country, and it's just one of those great things that I encourage every student, if they can, to come to it, because you get to be an advocate for the beef industry and you get to meet friends that you'll keep for lifelong.
This trip to Tampa isn't just about work. Attendees will also have a great time hanging out with their fellow members of the cattle industry.
We're talking about very serious issues, but at the same time, if you're going to take the time to go there, you want to be able to have some fun and enjoyment. And they have planned some really fun activities in addition to our business sessions and our planning sessions that we'll be going through.
You've got to have a little entertainment and fun, and that's part of it as well. We always try and make every convention a little more unique, a little more a special event, different days and so on. So I think you're going to see a great convention, a lot of good things happening, and a few surprises as well.
If they haven't been here, they don't know what they're missing. It's just a great connection spot, and you'll find that you have so many things in common with your fellow cattle producers while still being independent.
Always good to see people from around the country that we've come in contact with over the years. It's fun to catch up with them, and and there's usually a little fun involved with it, and it's a good few days away from the farm.
Thousands of cattle producers have found out over the years that the Cattle Industry Annual Convention and NCBA Trade Show not only helps you become more profitable, it's also a whole lot of fun. I'm Brian Baxter for NCBA's Cattleman to Cattleman.
The 2013 Cattle Industry Annual Convention and NCBA Trade Show is next week, February 6th through the 9th in Tampa, Florida. And it's not too late for you to join us. If you'd like to register, just give us a call at 1-866-USA-BEEF and we'll be happy to get you signed up. We're also taking your convention questions tonight throughout the show. In fact, we've got a panel of experts ready to take your call right now. Again, the number to call is 1-866-USA-BEEF.